I want to turn now to the big story back home, the outrage over the new screening rules on this busy travel weekend. It's only going to get busier this week. NBC's Kristen Welker is standing by tonight at LAX with more. Kristen?
Lester, the new security measures can be found at 65 airports nationwide, including right here at LAX, where a lot of passengers are expressing serious concerns about how these new rules are going to impact an already very hectic travel season. Dave Goebbels dreads the long lines at Los Angeles International Airport during the holidays and says the new, stiffer security measures are adding to his stress.
It's a silly, ridiculous waste of time.
With an estimated 1.6 million people expected to fly this week, 400,000 more than last year, the new measures have people around the country talking.
I think the entire process is invasive.
If it keeps us safe, I'm not too worried about it.
Today, the president weighed in, saying increased security is necessary, especially given recent close calls like the so-called underwear bomber, who nearly brought down a Delta Northwest flight last Christmas.
What I've said to the TSA is that you have to constantly refine and measure whether what we're doing is the only way to make sure that passengers on planes are safe.
Marlene McCarthy of Rhode Island is all for stiffer safety, but says she had a terrible experience at the airport.
It was just a real surprise, and I felt very invaded by it.
McCarthy, a cancer survivor who has a prosthetic breast, says a TSA official stepped over the line with her.
She took her two hands, she touched the prosthesis, she moved it up and down and left and right, and then she said, "You're okay."
Some passengers have filed lawsuits. The internet is buzzing with thousands of people venting their frustrations. There is even a site that purports to post the views of TSA workers. Many are anonymously saying they don't like the new rules either. One writes, "It is not comfortable to come to work knowing full well that my hands will be feeling another man's private parts." But TSA officials say recent polls show about 80% of the traveling public supports the increased security, and they are predicting a smooth holiday travel season.
We will be thorough in our screening to make sure that everybody gets on every flight has a high level of confidence and assurance that everybody else around them has been thoroughly screened.
There is currently an internet-led movement urging passengers to protest on Wednesday. This is the TSA released a video this afternoon reminding people if they opt to have the pat-down, they can do so in a private room and with a witness of their choosing with them.